This is poorly thought through rugby. I'm Sam Ikin, but in a way, aren't we all? If you could liken a game of rugby to a nice flat road, Bryce Lawrence is a judderbar. That's Kiwi for speed bump. But before we talk about Bryce, let's first look at the highlights from the game that he officiated between the Crusaders and the Reds on Sunday.
The Reds surge for the line. That's a try. Well, what?
That's it. There was one try in the whole game, and then 79 minutes of the Bryce Lawrence show.
You can imagine it's a game that back with Franks. Try and rip it off that moment. But so there was Taylor shove on and buying himself a little, looking to shove them and gets up here. The Crusaders. Whitelock has to go. Putting round and Island just on the ground side of the ruck. Penalty.
Now, if you want any proof that good old Bryce was a little bit, what's the word? Excessive with the whistle, listen to this.
It's quite a harsh penalty, I think. The player was pretty unfortunate to be penalised. I'm not going to say anything.
You don't agree?
The ball was gone. The ball was out the back of the scrum already. At the end of the day, the scrum was complete. Very costly penalty, you know.
And they're Kiwi commentators. That's a huge deal. They're usually all, Richie was totally within his rights to do that and stuff like that. But they did take a bit of a shine to one of the Reds players as well.
Scott Higginbotham.
That's right, Scott Higginbotham. If you say it the way the Aussies do, you sound like a yob dropping his G's. We'll have to tell that guy that he's saying his name wrong. Good old, what's his name?
Higginbotham.
And while we're going there, poor old Higginbotham copped an accidental eye gouge.
No, Higginbotham doesn't look too good. It is here. Oh, goodness.
Ooh, indeed. But then when things had settled down again...
And I think another of the Reds players has gone down.
It's okay. I'm sure it's just a forward or something. They'll be all right. Oh, crap. It's a 10. Dear God, why?
Yeah, I think it's a sprig he's got there. Let's just clip them there.
Just right. Well, this is an issue.
Anyway, it turns out he was all right. But the Reds lost. The Crusaders matched the only try of the game with 5 feeble penalties. I think we really know who won, don't we, Todd Blackadder?
Yeah, we're a bit disappointed, you know.
And who should be sitting in the stand but Blackadder's predecessor? Wearing black, which is what he's comfortable in. But hang on, who's that in front of him?
Pie, Robbie's statistician. Been missing those pies, obviously, living in Australia. Well,
He must have been, because they don't have pies in Australia. Are we chalking pies up with Pavlova now? In other games in round 11, the Blues, fresh from getting pumped by the Reds, got pummeled by the Hurricanes.
And Smith picks up the try.
The Bulls skipped onto the field wearing an interesting looking strip. I think it's magenta. They obviously know that real men don't wear pink. Apparently they're now sponsored by Vanish Nappy Sand. But it was the same class that we expect from the South Africans.
There. You can see Basson coming out, and then Ngani, the straight line to the corner, and Pace got him there, and there was never in doubt.
But the Rebels turned around and fired right back.
Couldn't reach. Now it's pick and go! They think they've scored. They have scored!
The Rodzilla, well aware his team was playing the way God intended. And just as Australia was running out of fly halves, welcome back Kurtley Beale.
Kurtley Beale, man on the inside, Kupavuna! What a try, Rebels!
You can always tell when the Bulls respect their opposition because they score tries, and in this game, they scored a lot of them.
Kirshner, unselfishly, he gives it.
The Rebels went blow for blow.
Try to the Bulls.
Making for an awesome game. The audience treated to 10 tries. The difference in the end, Mornay. Then the Chiefs belted the Lions in Hamilton, although some of the Chiefs got a bit of a belting themselves. Next, it was the Waratahs' turn to get hammered.
Oh! Try, Henry Spates! Absolutely!
Your Honour, the defence rests. The Waratahs' defence, that is. They also failed to trouble the try line at any stage during the game. It seems a bit unfair then that the Brumbies' outstanding fly half, Christian Leali'ifano, got the season-ending injury.
It is actually Christian Leali'ifano.
And to think there were so many others more deserving of it. When the Highlanders took on the Sharks, it made me wonder why Australian teams don't have cheerleaders. Seriously, if anyone can answer that, please let me know on Facebook or Twitter. Anyway, not many tries were scored and the Highlanders suffered a rare loss. It was a similar story when the Force played the Cheetahs somewhere in South Africa. This looked like a try, but then again, no.
Time out. We've got a foul play report first. The try is disallowed. Wasn't even awarded. We go back for a penalty against 3.
But we got there in the end.
Oh, it's charged down. Here's a chance. Stanley's got the bounce and he's got the try.
But as often happens with the Force, they were pipped at the post.
There's an extra man. Brian wide. Danila surely. No. Adrian Strauss.
The West Australians taking home a losing bonus point, which shall from now on be known as a force. Okay, that's it for PTT Rugby. Keep an eye on the Facebook page this week. There will be more to come. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter as well. And let's hope that round 12 is decided the way God intended, not the way Bryce does it. I'm Sam Ikin.